But behind them, quiet as ghosts, a few hundred done something different. They never left. They sunk deeper into the Everglades, where the ground weren't ground, the water weren't water, and the air itself turned again a man. By day the heat squoze the breath out in you, by night the skeeters bit without stoppin'. Sickness comes sudden in that swamp. But there the army couldn't live. Josiah warn't a man no more. He was part o' the swamp. He slid along in narrow canoes through secret channels, leavin' nary a sign. He struck quick, sharp, and then he was gone. The Seminoles had turned into an enemy with no shape. The army tried to push in, to hunt, to clear. But the swamp spit 'em out. Uniforms got heavy as lead. Rifles rusted. Men sickened. And worst of all, they never found nothin' again. Josiah was old now. His hair had gone white. His hands moved slower. But his eyes was the same. He seen the patrols pass close, so close you could 'a' reached out and touched 'em. But never close enough to him, 'cause in the swamp, if you see a man, it's only 'cause he chose to be seen. Deep in the Everglades, folks sometimes said they seen shadows movin' without a sound. They never could tell if they was men or spirits. So one day, simple as that, the soldiers quit comin'. Not 'cause they'd won. Not 'cause the Seminoles had give in. But 'cause the army finally seen they couldn't finish the job. Other tribes signed papers. They give up. They made deals. But them that stayed in Florida never quit, never talked, never signed nothin'. The war never ended. It was just give up on. One evenin', when Josiah felt his time drawin' nigh, that same young feller asked him, "Did we win?" Josiah looked at the water, then the sky, then the trees. And he says, "We still here." Years rolled on. Folks changed. But one day, a long time after, in 1957, the government finally owned up that them that never disappeared was still there, the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Not by no treaty. Not by no surrender. Just by the plain fact of it. And later, when they offered money for the land that had been took, some of them said no. 'Cause, like Josiah would have said if he'd still been breathing, "You can't sell land that was never surrendered."